One of the big things people consistently get held up upon when it comes to real estate investing is, how do I structure my joint ventures? How do I figure out exactly how to make these partnerships work? And am I doing this right? What sort of contracts do I need? And people really get stuck in a level of analysis paralysis when it comes to potentially working with JV partners. Step one, don't panic. But step two, when we're doing these one-on-one personal coaching sessions, I've actually created a small mini course just around JV structures and actually provide you sample documents that myself and other people in my network actually use when executing on their joint venture agreements. Again, these are meant as templates, not to be exactly copied, because you should be taking the time and investment, whether that be with a lawyer or your own time, drafting up a curated joint venture agreement that's specific to your exact situation and business model, because every investor is going to put their own flavor or spin on an existing business model in order to differentiate themselves from all the other real estate investors out there. Another important factor we need to take in consideration when it comes to joint venture partners is understanding that when we create a business joint venture, when we create a business relationship with another party, that's a relationship just like any other type of relationship we have in our lives. And so if we're not nurturing it, if we're not nourishing it, it will eventually wither and die. What I mean by that is, it's really important that you take into consideration that each joint venture partner you take on, each new relationship you start, is going to be a time commitment that you're going to have to invest into. So one of the mistakes I see a lot of novice investors make is just saying yes to any potential JV partner, taking on tons of different JV partners, and then all of a sudden just drowning in all the relationship drama that comes with having so many different joint venture partners. As well, it's really important that we not only be vetted by our joint venture partners, but that we actually vet our joint venture partners as well. So again, in one of the free courses that I give to every one of my one-on-one coaching clients, we actually break down, some questions you should be asking your prospect joint venture partner, as well as how you can make sure that you're aligning both your interest and their interest and making sure it's the right fit. Again, if we're doing this right, our real estate joint ventureship partnerships are going to be long-term relationships that are going to flourish. But it's important that we nurture it, that we nourish it, and that we be really honest with ourselves about who that partner is and whether we want to enter a long-term relationship with them. So an example that I see oftentimes in a lot of my coaching clients is, they've got a long-term friend that they've known since grade school that's very near and dear to them, that maybe has some borrowing capacity or maybe has access to a little bit of money, and they think, hey, this is great. I've known this guy forever. He trusts me. He likes me. He'll say yes to me. I should get into business with him. But they're not being honest with themselves about maybe that person's personality or other characteristics. Let's look at the other aspects of their lives. Are they the sort of person that, is consistent and steady, or are they the person that goes through boom bust? Are they the person that has a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend every week? Are they constantly chasing a new get-rich-quick scheme every other week? Are they constantly starting businesses or projects or new hobbies and then never following through, or never, investing the time necessary to really have that mature into a successful endeavor? It's really important that before you get into business with someone, you be super honest with yourself and with them and set clear set of expectations and understandings, because we want no drama, just data when it comes to our business endeavors.